good after, well, good morning, folks. It's some for you. To some of you, good afternoon. Snapzilla Guerrilla, aka The Definition, kicking y'all off with a video today. So I just want y'all to be aware of some tomfoolery going on in New York right now, okay? Governor Cuomo has done a press conference where he's talking about how the tri-state area, Connecticut, New York, and whatever, Philly, I don't know, the tri-state. I'm not from up there. But I'm going to play the video. Well, you're only going to hear the audio, but I'll play the video where he's talking about coordinated effort between the three governors in these three different states in regards to handling this coronavirus situation. But before I get into that, I want to bring you guys attention to my email address that you guys can hit me up on. It's snapzillaguerrilla@gmail.com. Also, if you want to Skype, you can Skype me at snapzillaguerrilla@gmail.com. And the reason I'm going to make myself available to talk to you is because we really need to start communicating amongst each other. You know, like-minded people need to start connecting and building so that we can coordinate on what we can do to combat tyranny. So, without getting too much into it, I'm just saying that this is my motivation behind making myself available through Skype whenever I can. You know, because different people have different ideas, different strategies. I can answer questions. Give you tips and suggestions and ideas, especially in regards to preparing for a disaster. So, just letting you guys know I'm making myself available to that. Also, if you want to support the channel, you know, I wrote a book. I published a book. It's called The Seeds of Dark Matter. It's really good. And it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic thriller. Well, it's not post-apocalyptic. It takes place as an apocalyptic event is occurring. So you guys want to support, you guys can go ahead. I'm not asking for donations. I'm asking for you guys to, if you feel like it, support by actually buying something, getting something tangible for your hard-earned money. Not that I have a problem with donations in general. You know, I don't knock other people who get donations. You know, I think it's perfectly fine. I want to be able to provide something to you guys for investing in me. And it also helps the book sales. So, you know, I'd rather have that than just get some free money, whatever. But anyway, I'll put the link to my book on Amazon in the description, as well as my Skype and my email address. I will be getting a P.O. box soon. You know, if you guys want to send me materials, any information that you might want to share that you don't want to share over the interwebs or electronically. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So let's get into this, man. Governor Cuomo in New York is pushing threefold tyranny, and he's going to get into why they're doing it. I mean, this is straight up tyranny. This is straight up martial law. This is straight up infringements on people's rights, straight up and down. There's no two ways about it. So I'm going to start with this. Okay.
Containment. We've taken a number of measures. Significant measures to do containment, and that is working very well. On the containment side, we had a tri-state strategy, which is highly unusual, but highly effective. We worked with Connecticut and New Jersey, and we announced the same rules, Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York. Why? You don't want people shopping different states because different states have different rules.
You hear him? You don't want people shopping different states because different states have different rules. Now, I wonder how this plan will spread across the United States. Are all the states going to adopt these same rules so that we can't go to another state and be freer than the state we're in? That's a good question. You see, this is why the anti-federalists back in the 1700s had a problem with centralized government, because what ends up happening is each state loses its own freedom, it loses its own power, and the people in that state as well. So what this is doing is ensuring that the freedom snatching is level across the board. So you can't go somewhere where your ideals are more aligned with the rules of that state because your state is acting ridiculous like it is in New York, okay? Las Vegas, Nevada, they're doing a whole shutdown, I think, of the whole state. So any ideas that one might have had if you're from California to flee to a little bit more freer state like Nevada just got dashed, okay? So this is happening nationwide, man. They're spreading this bullshit nationwide. They don't want you to be able to go anywhere to get away from the martial law, okay? It's only, and I believe it's only a matter of time before they try to declare federal martial law. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's keep going with this.
We're driving to Connecticut or New York or New Jersey because there's a different set of rules. So uniformity works. It's hard to do, but when you can do it, uniformity works. And we did that yesterday with restaurants, bars, gyms, all closing 8 o'clock last night.
Let's shut down these small businesses so that they fold or that they go under. Now, will they bail out these restaurants? Will they bail out these small businesses? I'm not sure. But the fact that they putting such a clamp down on these small businesses lets you know that the government doesn't really give a shit about you. They don't care about who contracts the coronavirus. They just want to use this tragedy, right? Because it's never a good thing to let a good tragedy go to waste. So whenever you can infringe on people's rights using a tragedy, then you must do it. And that's basically what they're doing right now. They're spreading the tyranny across the land using the coronavirus. And later on, I'm going to play the video where the lady who's the head of the coronavirus task force, as far as doctors go, wants what's going on right now with all these with the medical martial law, she wants that to happen every year during the influenza season. So they want this to occur for the regular influenza, which kills more people than the coronavirus. All right. So anyway, let's keep going with this.
Today, with the caveat that they could sell off premises by delivery, and the state liquor authority changed their rules to make that possible. We closed all schools. All schools are closed for a period of 2 weeks. And the 180-day SED requirement is waived for 2 weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, we may renew that period of time, but all schools have the same period. Why? Because once again, you need uniformity. You don't want a business having some.
See how he's pushing uniformity? That's his message to other governors across the country. Do what we're doing. It works. Let's shut down schools. Let's shut down small businesses. By the way, I'm for shutting down the schools because I feel like as many people as possible need to try to homeschool their children. But that's just me. But yeah, that's the idea. The idea that he's pushing is for everybody to take on these rules, clamp down on people's freedoms. We'll see what happens.
He's in one school district that is open and one school district is closed. So in all this disruption and all this change, try to keep it as uniform as possible and the rules as uniform as possible so to the extent businesses can operate, people can live their lives, keep it uniform. My phone has been ringing off the hook with a number of local officials saying people are very, very upset. Who's upset about the gym being closed? Who's upset about their restaurant is closed? Who's upset about the bar is closed? Actually, I've had the highest number of calls being complained about bars being closed. I don't know if that is statistically representative of anything, but that's just anecdotal. Some people...
Yeah, it's indicative of the fact that you're hurting their business by making them shut down, by forcing people to trying to force people to stay in their homes when they grown-ass people. They're grown. These people are grown. And look, the spread of this virus, man, come on. I mean, they don't know jack shit about this virus if it's real. If it is what they say it is, they don't know jack shit. All they're doing is guessing. They're guessing the numbers because they don't have enough information on it. It's new. They don't know. They're guessing. It's all guesswork. Oh, it spreads 3 times faster than the flu. You don't know that shit. They just making shit up, man. Making shit up. They don't really know how far it spreads or how fast it spreads. They don't know anything. They don't know the death rate for sure. Just like they don't know really the death rate for the flu for sure. Because a lot of people don't go to the doctor when they get the flu. Most people don't go to the doctor. They chill at home until they get better. Okay? That's what people do. Most people do on the flu. Okay? Now, when people die from the flu, of course they know that because, okay, well, this person died from the flu. Because they're dead. Right? And then the symptoms that led to their death are flu-like symptoms. Okay, so we understand that, right? But even the death rate of the flu might be much lower. The death rate of the COVID, the C-VID-19 might be much lower. They don't know. So none of this is to stop the spread of a virus. It's to stop the spread of freedom. Okay, point blank and period. To spread hysteria, to get people to panic, to see how people react to medical martial law. This is what I was telling somebody. This whole thing might be to see how people are going to react to the government's reaction to something like this. Okay? See how people are going to react, see how people are going to behave, see how much the government can get away with infringing upon people's rights. And I wonder if they were expecting so many people in California, so many left-leaning liberals to purchase all these firearms and ammunition. I wonder if they had any idea that would happen. I say that's a good thing, and I say them shutting down the schools is a good thing. Let's keep that going. But everything other than that, come on, man. Anyway, they want to push uniformity across the nation. They want all states to implement the same rules so that we can't go from one state to another. That's the whole point behind this. And as you can see, Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey have come together to infringe on people's rights equally. All right, now that's all I got for this video. Also, man, I did a video a few weeks ago where I outlined the correlation between the FG rollout in Wu CH. If you guys can put that together, you're pretty intelligent. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I have to start speaking in code now because they're taking my videos down. The video I did where I outlined the correlation between the rollout of FG and the CV in Wu CH, where I broke it down real well, and I broke down how FG affects oxygen molecules and what it does to the body, where I broke down how it disrupts the absorption frequency of oxygen that FG does. I did a video on that. I did a video on the characteristics of the CV. They took that shit right on down, Pippin. They took it down. I've never had to take a video taken down. They didn't even tell me the video was taken down. Somebody sent me a video of a woman who breaks down pretty much the same thing that I broke down in my video. And I said, you know what? I'm going to send them my video because I did the same video. I went through my whole shit. That video is gone. Okay? I think it was like an hour-long presentation. They wiped it out. It's gone. It's not even on my phone anymore. I don't know how that happened. I took the video from my phone, so it should still be in my phone, right? Nope. Can't find it. Completely wiped from my phone, completely wiped from the cloud, completely wiped from YouTube. So just to give you an idea of what is going on here, okay? They really would like to control all the information flowing to the people about the CV, okay? So anyway, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like I said, hit up my email, hit up my Skype. If you guys want to build, I don't want this to be about me ranting and doing presentations on YouTube. I'm really trying to build a community of people who are like-minded and really want their freedoms intact. Okay, I feel like it's very important that that this happens. So, you know, if you guys want to build, I'm willing and available. You know what I mean? You know, of course, you're gonna get trolls and, you know, people who are gonna be on their bullshit. But that's what comes with putting yourself out there like that. You put yourself out there as a public figure. I'm not really a public figure. I only got what? I don't even have 700 subscribers. But I am putting myself out there. So I do expect some negative shit. Okay? And I do expect some nonsense. But I'm willing to sift through all that to get to the real folks. Okay? So let's build, man. I'm serious about this shit. All this talking on YouTube is A-okay. Even if you're in a different state, there's always a good way to strategize, to come up with plans. You always need a plan. And it's always good to connect with people who are of like-minded in different areas, because you might find yourself in that area and in need of some type of assistance, or, you know, just to come together and build a community in general. So I'm all about community building with like-minded people. So let's see what we can make happen, y'all. You know, so anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. Much love to y'all. Peace out.